Hello students, in last session, the last question number 7 from exercise 14.1 is completed. Let's discuss the 8th number. Open your page number 272 on your textbook. Page number 272. See the 8th number. First understood the question. A class teacher has the following absentee record of 40 students of a class for whole term. Find the mean number of days a student was absent. Number of days, the horizontal column, and the number of students as a horizontal column is given. We prepare one vertical table as number of days and the number of students. The number of students taken as a frequency Fi. 0 to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 14, 14 to 20, 20 to 28, 28 to 38 and 38 to 40 are class intervals. 11, 10, 7, 4, 4, 3, 1 are the number of students. In the question, there are total 40 number of students. Then the sigma Fi is equals to 40 here. To verify it, add it. It is a 40. The first of all, see the class intervals are in continuous manner. Yes, all class intervals are in continuous manner. But all class intervals having no same class size. The first class interval having class size 6. The second class interval having the class size 4. The third class interval having the class size 4. The next is 6, then 8, then 10, then 2. Here the step deviation method is not so easy. Assuming method also not so easy. The first direct method is easy to solve this sum. So that 4 columns are required. The third column is for class mark Xi. And next is Fi multiply with Xi. If you know our example number 3 is exactly related to the 8th number from a question exercise 14.1. Find Xi. Here the Xi is not a single finding. In each and every class intervals we need to find Xi. 0 plus 6 divided by 2 we get 3. 6 plus 10 16 divided by 2 8. 14 plus 10 24 divided by 2 12. 20 plus 14 34 divided by 2 17. 28 plus 20 gives us 24. 38 plus 28 66 divided by 2 gives 33. 40 plus 38 78 divided by 2 39. The class mark Xi is obtained here. Here we are using Xi's formula, means class marks formula, to find class mark each and every class interval, because in each class interval the class sizes are different. Now we multiply Fi and Xi. 33, 80, 84, 17 fours are 68. 24 4s are 96, 33 3s are 99 and the 39. Sigma Fi Xi is given by adding all Fi Xi. $499. We do it again Fi Xi, because if Fi Xi is wrong, sigma Fi Xi is wrong, then whenever our answer is also wrong. That's why we can also use to find Fi Xi. Okay, 499. Using which method? Using direct method. Using direct method. X bar is equals to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi, where sigma fi is 499 upon 40. Now we divide 499 by 4. 4 ones are 4, 0, 9. 4 twos are 8, 1 and 9. 4s are 16, 3 and 0. 7s are 28, but here is the point, 2 0 and here is the 5, is equals to 1 to 4. Regarding including 0, we get 12.475, which approximate 12.48. Here the 12.48 is our answer, approximate answer 12.48. Hence, in the question, we need to find the mean number of days a student was absent. Hence, 12.48 is the mean number of days a student was absent. Hence our 8th number is completed. Now we discuss 9th number from exercise 14.1, which is last of mean from exercise 14.1. See the question first on your page number 272. The following table gives a literacy rate in percentage of 35 cities. Find the mean literacy rate. Again, the method is not given, so that we are using any one method. Right now we are using the step deviation method. Literacy rate in percentage. The class intervals are given. All class intervals having same class size, which is 10, as well as in continuous manner. The number of cities are called Fi. 3, 10, 11, 8 and 3. There are 35 cities, that's why sigma Fi is equals to 35. Which method we can use here? We are using here the step deviation method. Using step deviation method. So first of all, keep in mind the formula. X bar is equals to A plus sigma Fiui upon sigma Fi into H. For that we required first class size. Here all class interval having the same class size, H is equals to 10. Okay. Now the third column is for class mark, which is Xi. 45 plus 55, which is 100, and the 50 is here. 65 plus 55, 120 divided by 2, which is 60. Again you should add 10, 10, 10 to find consecutive class marks. 70, 80 and last is 90. We are using step deviation. Then fourth column is for Ui, Xi minus A upon H, and last is for Fi into Ui. For that, assume 70 as a. In front of A is 0, the below side 1, 2 and up side, which is minus 1 and the minus 2. Minus 6, minus 10, 0, 8 ones are 8, 2 3s are 6. Plus minus 6 is cut and we get here minus 2, which is sigma Fiui is equals to minus 2. Where A is equals to, here the assuming A is equals to the 70 plus sigma Fi minus 2 upon sigma Fi 35, and the class size is 10. 5 7s are and 2s are, 5 2s are 70 minus 4 upon 7. Now we divide 4 by 7. 0.57, 70 minus 0.57. We have to subtract 0.57 from 70. 3, 4, here is the 9 and here is the 6. 69.43 is equals to 69.43 x bar. Hence the last number from the exercise 14.1 is completed. It is a mean literacy rate is 69.43%. Therefore, mean literacy rate is 69.43%. Hence our exercise 14.1 is completed. Till this one, the mean of group data and the mean of ungrouped data is completed. Now we discuss about a mode for ungrouped data and mode for the group data. The first of all we are discussed here mode of ungrouped data. Mode is denoted by Z. Mode of ungrouped data, the definition is given on your page number 273. On your page number 272, the first line, a mode is that value. Mode is that value among the observations which occurs most often that is the value of observation having the maximum frequency. Example number 4 is regarding mode of ungrouped data. Example number 4 says that the wickets taken by a bowler in 10 cricket matches are as follows: 2, 6, 4, 5, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2 and 1. Here 2, 6, 4, 5, 0, 2, 1, 3, 2 and 3 are given observations. Most frequently occurred observation is find out how many times the most frequently observation is occur. 2, 2 and 2 comes 3 times. Here 2 comes most frequently. Therefore, 2 is mode of given data. Okay. Now we discussed mode of group data. Mode Z of group data. First of all, keep in mind to find the mode of group data. First of all, we required model class. The class having maximum frequency is called model class. On your page number 273, a class with the maximum frequency is called the model class. A class with maximum means the highest frequency is called model class. Now formula to find mode. Formula: mode is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. It is the formula to find mode of data, where H is equals to the class size, L is equals to lower limit of model class, then the three things F0, F1 and F2 is comes. Keep in mind, first is F1. F1 is the frequency of model class. F1 is the frequency of model class. F0 is the frequency of class preceding the model class, means frequency of class previous the model class, and F2 is the frequency of the class succeeding the model class. Okay, got it? What is L, H, F0, F1 and F2? To find the mode, first we required model class. Add two nodes again. One, always mode of data lies in the model class. The second thing is that to find mode of the given data, given distribution, compulsory in continuous manner. To find mode of given frequency distribution given data or even class intervals are in continuous manner. It is two most important thing. Okay, now we discussed our example number 5. The example number 5 on your page number 273. Page number 273. A survey conducted on 20 households in a locality by a group of students resulted in the following frequency table for the number of family members in a household. Family size and the number of families are given. The family size 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 7, 7 to 9 and 9 to 11 written here. Number of families 7, 8 to 2 and 1. Find the mode of this data. To find the mode of this data, first of all we have to draw one table. It is a table given in a question as well as repeated in the solution. This table is the part of our solution, not for our question. It's a part of solution. First of all, decide the model class. The highest frequency is 8, lies in class interval 3 to 5. Here, the highest frequency is 8 lies in class interval 3 to 5. Therefore, 3 to 5, class 3 to 5 is model class. Hence, the mode of given data lies between 3 to 5. Our answer is greater than 3 and less than 5. Now, we decide L, lower limit of model class. It is our model class. Highlight it. L is equals to lower limit, which is 3. Class size H is equals to 2 here. F0, F1 and F2 written in our table. The highest frequency of the model class, which is called F0. Upside F0, frequency of class preceding the model class, and 2 is the F2, frequency of class succeeding the model class. Here the F0, F1 and F2 is obtained. Highest frequency is called the F1. Now formula, mode is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. Keep in mind to multiply it by H, where L is equals to 3 plus F1 minus F0, 8 minus 7 upon 2 into 8 minus 7 minus F2 is a 2, and the class size H is equals to 2 here. 3 plus 8 minus 7 is 1, 16 minus 9, and here is the 2. 3 plus 2 upon 7. Now we divide 2 by 7, 0.7 2s are 14 upon 6, and 0 is here. 7 8s are 56, 4 0, 7 5s are 35. The continuous answer is available here. Here is the 0.29. 3 plus 0.29. Addition is 3.29. The mode of data, which is 3.29. The 3.29 lies in the class interval 3 to 5. In the question is says that the mode of this data is, therefore, mode of this data is 3.29. Here the one example regarding the mode in frequency distribution is completed. Now we see the next one. Example 5 is completed. Now we discuss the example 6. See in your textbook page number 274. Page number 274. Example number 6. The marks distribution of 30 students in a mathematics examination are given in table 14.3 of example 1. Find the mode of this data. Also compare and interpret the mode and a mean. Mean means the average and mode means most frequently occurred the observation. Now open your page number in your textbook, page number 262. 262, the table number 14.2, as well as on a page number 263, the table 14.3 is given. We need to find mode for this data. The table is vertical form. In table 14.2 is given. Here the vertical table is written here. To find the mode of data, first of all decide the model class. Here the highest frequency is 7. Here highest frequency 7 lies in class 42-55. Therefore, class 42-55 is the model class. Now L is equals to lower limit of model class 40. The class size H is equals to right now 15 here. Then highlight our model class 40 to 55. 7 highest frequency is called F1. Its previous frequency is F0, the frequency of class preceding the model class, and the F2, which is 6, the frequency of class succeeding the model class. Now use formula mod is equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Now L is equals to 40 plus F1 is equals to 7 minus F0 is equals to 3 upon 2F1 means 2 into 7 minus F0 3 and the minus F2 which is 6. Class size H is equals to 15. 40 as it is 7 minus 3 which is 4 upon 7 to the 14 minus 9. Here is the 15. 40 plus 15 4s are otherwise 4 upon 14 minus 9 is equals to 5 into 15. 5 3s are 15. 40 plus 4 3s are 12 which is 52. The mode of given data is 52. Hence, mode of given data is 52. In the question, one another thing is given. Now open your example number 6 on your page number 274. Here the 52 is the mode, then here maximum number of students obtain 52 marks, and from our example number 1 the mode is 62. On an average a student obtains 62 marks, and average a student obtain 62 marks. Average student obtains 62 marks. Average means the mean. It is an interpretation of mode and the mean of the data. Hence here the example number 6 is completed. In this section we completed our exercise 14.1 mean of group data as well as started a new thing, mode of grouped data. 2 examples of mode of group data is completed. Whenever we meet in new session, we start our exercise 14.2. Exercise 14.2 having 2 types of sum, mean and mode of the combination. Okay. Try to practicing to find mean of group data and mean of mode of group data. Also, if you have any query regarding any sum, tick mark it. Whenever the possibility to meet us, we can solve it easily. We start new thing in new session.